All right, we are live. Hello, Sunshine Community. I'll be your solo commentator for this match here between Paperario and JeffCompass. This is the first of the actual Invasion Lockout Bingo. If you've seen any before, that was for qualifying. And Jeff was one of the few that qualified. Congrats to Jeff. He is unfortunately the 16th seed and forced to go up against Paperario, who is the reigning champion of the regular lockout. So the odds are not in Jeff's favor, but there's one thing that Jeff has over Paper, and that's Invasion experience. Invasion's its own fickle beast, so who knows? We could see an upset. Not impossible. Paper control a little, as he's known to do. Paper, of course, being the 120 world record holder by a lot. And Jeff on his way to being a 119 runner. Looks like we're about to start the match momentarily. Both are at the title screen at the very least. I think Paper is supposed to be purple. There it is. Okay, he's back. Both have ARD. We got Countdown Bot. And the race is begun. It has begun. So, the first thing I typically do when I look at a Invasion board is look at what the best starting base would be. Now, the rules for Invasion are kind of complicated, but there are plenty of resources, ! Invasion to help you out. So we're going to start by looking at the frame. So column 1, I see 3 Fruit Ladies. That's going to be likely the fastest goal, but Pianta 3 Damageless could be slightly faster. I'm not sure exactly. Meanwhile, on row 1, we have 200 coin shines, and its opposite, row 5, 300 coin shines. So that's pretty interesting. We also have the debut of 2 from 7 worlds or defeat King Boo. Now, to be clear, 2 from 7 worlds means that Delfino can count. Let's see. I think the worst by far is going to be row 1. The easiest thing to rush there is 200 coins. And that's not super duper fast. Pianta 3 Damageless is probably going to be faster. So if someone does Pianta 3 Damageless, then right into 4 from Pianta to claim row 5, then I don't know about row 1. 200 is pretty close. Is this optimally or just, I don't know. Maybe it's better than I think, but it's still not something you want to dedicate a lot of time to, IMO. If you get stuck with 200s and you don't rush it, then you can do 100 from Bianco in corroboration. Did I use that word right? I don't know. Column 5 is interesting because it has one really fast goal that is Pianta related, and also another in 8 NPCs that if you're already in Pianta 3, you could continue and get all those in Pianta 6. Also has 100 coin from Bianco. I don't know which one I would say is the strongest. I like how column 2 has both 200s and 300s. It's kind of funny, but it doesn't quite go that well with column 1. Because column 1 has a lot of level stuff, like level progression, 6 reds, 4 from Pianta, 6 pipes, 12 levels. Whereas column 2 is mostly just Ramato stuff, like 100 coins, blue coins. So even though column 1 has some decent synergy in of itself, I don't think it would be the best option. Still lose to a second try? Yeah. That's true. Yeah, 20 from 2 and 40 is the complete opposite. You're right, Ramato. So, what would be the best start? The safest start, I think, would be to do 4 from Pianta without damage. Or, if someone does damageless, but you get 4 from Pianta first, then you are guaranteeing yourself not row 1, but you're getting yourself column 1. And column 1 has some great stuff, but again, nothing really with column 2. You're going to have to really break through column 2. Enemies, yeah, you could do. I suppose you could do enemies. Maybe go into Rico. Just get some of that out of the way. 65 total is also there. Ramada, do you think Fruit Ladies would beat Pianta 3 damageless? Because I don't think so. Because Fruit Ladies, of course, requires unlocking Bianco. Fruit Ladies does beat it, okay. Alright, so that could be a way to secure column 1. But again, column 2, not the best to go with it, but it's not the worst. If we look at row 1, 5 birds isn't very fast, 200s isn't very fast. But it does have 11 Delfinos right under it. I could see a couple ways to start with this card. Indeed, Rick. Restreamer. I just noticed the stream itself. So I know Jeff loves Bianco. Or I don't know if he loves Bianco, but he's very good at Bianco. So he's at a little bit of a disadvantage because Bianco is not the strongest thing to start. There are a couple of Bianco things here and there. But I still don't think he's exactly in the best position. I also do want to point out row 5 has 2 from 7 or King Boo. Both are not very good options, especially since King Boo, like, Serena is really not a great option. There's 6 pipes, yeah, secrets. I mean, I guess you could force it in. Paper going to Pianta Village. And Jeffrey also going to Pianta Village, so indeed, we will see a double Pianta start. Shoutouts to ND Mason, who loves early Pianta. Now, we could be seeing a 200th rush from someone. But that's, if I had to guess, they're going for either 4 from Pianta or Pianta 3 damageless. We are not seeing hundreds from Paper. And from Jeff, we are also not seeing hundreds. Okay. See, he could have used that to open some of the boxes, but So it does look like a race for a corner goal, which is always very interesting to have a corner goal as the first one clicked. Yeah, done optimally, of course. That is true, Romano. Now, Paper is in the lead, but I did notice he started earlier. Like, his stream is a little bit ahead, so whether or not he's actually, ahead in real time, hard to say. If I had to guess, probably, but both of those Pianta ones looked okay. Okay, now definitely, because Jeff stuttered a little. So if I were Jeff, I would do Pianta 3 regular. It only loses 2 seconds, but you can only hope that Pape doesn't do it optimally. 4 from Pianta. Yeah. If you click both bottom goals, so Jeff being trolled a little bit. Pape stopping for some blues. What would also be interesting is if Pape rushed 4 from Pianta. Again, what I would like to see Jeff do is rush 4 from Pianta while Pape does Pianta 3 damage list. Yeah, same Romano. And if you're Jeff and you get stuck with row 1, then I guess you've made some progress towards 12 level shines, but that's kind of it because everything Pianta related, pretty much everything is way down on row 3, or excuse me, row 5. At least Pianta is fast for the level shines, but again, it's not. I'm not saying you waste your time, but it's not really like the most optimal thing. Oh, Paper bonks. Oh, he still did not take damage. Is now. Ooh, he failed that. All right, he made the long jump. Jeff is not going for just regular Pianta 3. Though he would have been ahead if he had. It does look like Pape is going to get this goal. He could delay click and troll. Indeed, he does get the goal. So, unfortunate for Jeff. Jeff is River Gang. Yeah, Mason. I thought that would be an interesting counter to the obvious Pianta play. Of course, if you're Jeff, you might think, I have such a low chance against Pape. I know Jeff in particular was telling me last night, he was just like, oh, let's get this over with, Pape. Just beat me so I can move on. And so maybe he thought, all right, the only really way I have a chance is if Paper doesn't realize what I think is the best thing on the card, so I have to go with it. But Jeff has already given up, realizing that he is, in fact, going to have to do 200s. Which is smart. If Paper delays 4 from Pianta, though, first of all, why? Second of all, okay, never mind. So, rows firmly established. Jeff has row 1. Pape has row 5. And now both streams are buffering a little. Now we're back. Pape now rushing Pipe Shines. Makes sense. No one wants to do Pianta 5. See if he does Lily Pad, because Lily Pad is not really... Well, it's on the card, but it requires no clipping to be actually a goal clicked. Pape now going to open up the Onko. Save that 6 pipe for another day. 8 NPCs. Yeah, that's true. If he had done 6 pipes, could have done 8 NPCs. And you know, Delfino Blues and 5 birds. I'm sure we have seen it before, but I don't recall ever seeing someone get 5 birds with a Bianco or a Pianta bird. And by I mean the... I think we may have seen it, but I just don't recall. In scrims. I do like how it's 5 now, because it gives that option. So will Pape do Lily Pad or Grass Pipe to finish it off, or maybe he'll just procrastinate, go to Bianco and get maybe some bosses and a rocket. And indeed, Jeff is going to open Bianco, his homeland. It would definitely behoove him to do 100 from Bianco with the 200s. It also gives him progression towards secrets and enemies and technically NPCs, but unlikely. And Paper is going to Serena. That'll be his final pipe. I suppose it'll give him progression towards King Boo, which is good. With Pianta and Bianco. You've done 5 birds with Bianco? Cool, cool. I know it's doable. It's like not... It's just not very common. This would be a boss for Pape. This will be his last pipe. Pape's not going to have the easiest time getting through row 3. But it depends on what he focuses. Jeff getting some Delfino Blues. If I were Jeff, after 100 from Bianco, well, I would maybe not click 100 from Bianco and instead focus on 11 Delfino Blues, because that's a much easier goal for Paper to take. And then he could also follow that with 3 Fruit Ladies. Although I would imagine Paper would go to Fruit Ladies immediately after this. Jeff getting the links. Yeah, Jeff does not have another fast goal in his row. His next fastest is probably 5 Bluebirds. Looks like Jeff's just focusing on Delfino Blues, but maybe he's doing hundreds of Delfino instead. I'd be a little surprised, but that would also give him progression towards 300s. He's going to do Coconut Underbell. Respectable. Without Delfino. You know, there are a couple things I really want to see in this world. One of them is 2 Piantissimos without Pianta. I've still never seen it, but it seems so viable. All right, now Jeff is doing Fruit Ladies. Still needs another 100. and Pape not clicking 6 pipes. I suppose there's no real... Maybe Jeff is trying to steal it. And yeah, Pape is going for Fruit Ladies right away. So Jeff will take Fruit Ladies, or he will beat Pape to Fruit Ladies if, you know, they both execute fine. But unfortunately, Pape can click it, Jeff cannot. Yeah, I understand what Jeff's doing here. It's just like, I don't know, Paper can easily steal 11 Delfinos after this. You gotta limit exactly what Paper can do. You're just, I feel like he's taking risks and hoping Paper won't notice things, which, I don't know. Like, I don't think you have to do that. Did Paper get the Nokis in Serena? Because those would be 8 NPCs. Or that would be contributing to 8 NPCs. And I changed my mind. In fact, Jeff is going to lose this goal. Lucky for him, Pape does not have really any real reason to do column 1. Or, excuse me, row 1. Well, what I mean is he has no real way to get into row 1, so, like, what would he get? There's nothing he could get. Maybe 5 birds. Indeed, Paper is going to win this, and he's going to win Fruit Ladies, and this is not going too well for Jeff. He's also struggling a little with the Durians. Durians are fickle. That's the second time I've used the word fickle. Unknown whether he got him? Okay. I don't know about that, Jeff. Yep, there it is. Oh, he got it, but it won't matter. Because Pape can easily just wrap up his 11 Delfinos, including 2 birds. Jeff doesn't know what to do. Yeah, you have 6, but it's not going to be enough. Paper has 7, so... Paper is a very, very fast player. And indeed, Jeff looks like he's going for Delfino hundreds. And it's weird, in this state of the plaza, there are only 8 in like the little squares. Usually there's one in the middle. Like, I don't get... I really want to know, like, I can't imagine that was an active decision by the programmers, but it's just like... Why? Why would you do that? So what does Paper go for next? Looks like he's entering Bianco for probably the hidden. For a boss. He is 1 up. Oh, Jeff talked to a Pianta. I'm assuming that was a mistake? Maybe he's wondering why there isn't a middle coin. Maybe the Pianta had some answers. Oh, she's going for blues. Why would you do that and not Petey? You can't get 20 here. You can't get 40 here. You wanted a quick chat? Oh. You know, when you lost a couple of your goals, it's... You know, it's a discouraging. You want someone to, like, talk to and talk it out. Let's see. Yeah, it's just going to Pachinko to refresh the plaza. So now that 11 Delfinos has been clicked, I would be doing this in Bianco. That's just me, because that's not only a level shine that'll give you something in Road 2. It'll give you more secrets, more enemies, more bosses. I'm trying to think of what he would be doing at the moment. Maybe, obviously, there's room for just being frustrated. No blue episodes. Hill blue. Was he going the hill or like? I don't know. I think you. I'm not saying you mean because obviously you call it, but like, I think like what I call the cliff blue. I didn't see if he was going for it, but the cliff blue is in fact not there in Bianco 1. Jeff continuing. I mean, with this play, he could eventually steal 3 Delfinos. Completely a viable option. Or, excuse me, not 3 Delfinos. 300s. Also 9 Delfinos. But I think the probability that he gets to that side of the board is low. I do like what Paper's been doing the whole time. I don't really have any qualms with what he's doing. He knows he has the speed advantage, and he's taking full advantage of that. Cliff, okay. There's 200s. Clicked right away. And if I'm Paper, I'm very happy to see that. It's like, I really don't think that was... If I'm Paper, I'm just like, wow, like, he's really in a bad spot. He has to go for 200s. It's just like, ugh. Maybe he thinks it was a delay, but there's no reason you would not, like, do this. Again, I'm very surprised he didn't do this in Bianco. This didn't need to be rushed, I don't think. Then again, if you have any inclination or any belief that you're going to lose 200s, you probably want to get it, because if you lose 200s, the next fastest goal in your base is 5 birds. And man, would that be bad. Jeff looks like he's going to trade. Is he going to get to Pinna? No, not quite. He only has 11. So he's down in totals. Yeah, I'm not liking Jeff's chance. Yeah, the 300s, he has to go all the way across, and I doubt it's on Paper's mind at all. I know it's in his base, but I mean, Paper's set up for a ton. I don't think he has to worry about it, but I don't know. It would be an extra goal for Jeff. Jeff now opening Gelato. Yeah, Paper's almost at 40 totals, so it doesn't even need, like, any of the... He doesn't need Hidden in Bianco. Well, I don't know, to be fair, except for King Boo, Paper doesn't have a lot of progress towards anything else in his row. Delfino, like, isn't too slow to do, though. King Boo would get in progress towards secrets and bosses. River Gang gets you through the invitational, the qualifier. I think Jeff's getting the hidden. That is true. He had 5 hiddens is a lot, but and the birds are trolling. Typical birds. They're nowhere to be. There's one. I don't know if this is fair to say or not, but I don't think he's handling the birds very well. Like there's a certain art to getting the birds down. I think that bird just clipped out of bounds and flew away. Hope the blue didn't get clipped out of bounds. Yeah, just standing there, waiting for the birds. There they both are. Alright, got them both. Paper taking the blooper full entry. Just to get the blue, I assume. Work on a 20 from 2. Yep, and that's his 40th. I highly doubt he's going for Rico 8. Like maybe as a win con he could do that, but again, if you could just do Pianta 5, he would have all 8 NPCs, and that would also be a secret for him. Also allow for access for 20 from 2. So you need at least... What do you need at least? You need at least 5 with Yoshi or 6 without. Didn't get both water blues. Alright, so Jeff going for Honey Skip? Paper continuing through Rico, probably for the 5 enemies. That looks like a good Honey Skip to me. You know, I gotta wonder, Jeff is doing some Delfino shines, but he has 12 levels on in his base. It's like, I don't know. Doesn't feel right to me. So Jeff, like, how is he gonna get past row 2 is my question. He's setting up, he's getting birds. There it is. Just fine. I assume he got both Delfino birds. But what do you do here? 20 from 2? It looked like he was doing that, but now he's not. Like, you have to get past row 2. I just don't see how you're gonna do it at the moment. Pape? You think Pape will do 100 in Pianta? Or in Bianco? Not impossible. I mean, again, if you were to do 200s, I wouldn't think Pape would be encroaching on that. But... slipped a little. But this is why he's the reigning champ. He's very, very, very fast. See if he continues. Actually, Paper has how many level shines? This is going to be at least his 8th. He did Bianco 2. So that's 9. He did Serena 1. So that's 10. Yeah, if he does Bianco 100, or he could just take 12 levels with 2 pretty fast goals. Now, what's Jeff doing? Going to Rico. Jeff has a lot fewer level shines, I know. I think he's trying to take 20 from 2. I just realized Pape is hyper delay clicking 40 totals. Not a necessary delay click, but I don't know. It does look like Pape is continuing through Bianco. Can get his last enemy blue here and the 100s, and also finish off 12 levels, and getting him access to another secret. But he still needs more in his base, and I really... Well, if he's going for... Alright, I don't... Oh, he's just going for the enemy right now. So if he went for 100s in Bianco, that would give him 100, and so then his next easiest goal would be probably 300s. There's the double click. Mm-hmm. 12 levels. Yeah, there's an NPC blue. You still can't get 20 in this episode, Pape. Looks like he's pretty aware of that. I do think Jeff is going for 20 from 2. He turned in 10, so... And this is a level where you can get 20 in episode 1. All Pape needs to do right now is Bianco 4, Bianco 1, Bianco 3 reds, Bianco 100s. Bianco 1 is the fastest. Oh, he's just... Oh, he's probably going for a boss. 2 from 7. Yeah, I'm not sure, Mason. I am still curious how Pape is going to fill in his base. Is this blooper? Yes. And this will be his 12th level. And I believe this is his 4th boss as well. Can't click 4 bosses yet. Yeah, because both Rico, he did Manta, and he did Petey. And there's the click. So the score is currently 8-2. Jeff showing his a little bit of frustration by bouncing on that Pianta. I can understand. So where does Pape go? Looking to open Gelato, looks like. Fair. Yeah, it's unfortunate. He does have 4 bosses. He can't click it. So what would he be doing now? Probably just opening stuff. He did Beach Shine? I didn't see unlock Beach Shine. So maybe he's doing Delphinos. Yes, he did. Not a bad play. He also has one Hidden Bianco open, but he would need yet another thing there in his base. All right, Jeffrey. Still ignoring hundreds in Bianco. I'm not sure what exactly he's doing. You need to get into row 2 somehow. And it does, yes, Paper is doing Delphinos. He's done Beach Pipe, I know. And he's done... What else has he done? Beach and Chuckster. I don't know if he's done anything else. Meanwhile, Jeff's entering Gelato Beach. Paper not even bothering with Honey Skip. Did he not collect it? Oh, 2 from Rico, Bianco, Delfino, and Pianta. And Gelato is really fast too. I think Jeff is now doing 20 from Gelato, which, you know, I don't blame him. Pape's not going into Pinna. Yeah, Pape's just doing 9 Delfinos. I hate those blues. They've cost me minutes in runs. Particularly 10 shines, no shines. Good category. Good for bingo. Ugh. It's a little hard to see this 1999. That's when Jeff was born. Yeah, Pape can do whatever he wants. I don't disagree with this play. Like, I haven't disagreed with really anything Paper's done. I thought maybe he had some opportunities he didn't do, but that's really, you know, like, in the long run, that's not a big deal, because he just has so much to do. You don't need the fish, or all the fish, or all the underwater coins for 20. Jeff does already have the birds, at the very least. I don't know how much other stuff he has. Oh, looks like Pape's. Oh, man. I know what this is. Pape is doing 20 from 2 as well. Or perhaps 65, but no. There are 19 in the park. 20 technically, but you have to get to pin at 6 for that. And so, in order to get 20 from 2 in episode 1, you have to get at least one of those shines. Oof. I don't know if he's going to finish before Jeff, but Pinna is faster than Gelato. Cataquack, Fast Blue. Oh, I just missed the Z menu. Okay. Getting that. I'm interested to see which ones he doesn't do. I was about to say, I don't think he would do the blender, but there he goes. I think the blender is slower than getting the high up rope, but you know, I'm no expert in terms of speed measures. Wait, you're... Okay, I thought he was doing gelato skip for a second. Why am I singing Pinna? Or screw Pinna. That's my least favorite level in this whole game. None of its shines are fun. 5 is okay. Well, I actually like 8 more than most people. Whatever. It's gonna be close. Jeff has 18. Which he can get the high up one, and he can get the rope blue. Those are just two I can think of. Yep, and he's getting the high up one under the trail of coins. Don't need to spin that many times, but oh, fell down. If he gets sniped to this, I think he's okay. So paperclip clicks 65 instead. So Jeff will get this. And Paper did win, but it doesn't matter because he clicked something else. All right, Jeff's in row 2. Now, how does he get to row 3? How does he get to row 3? He has Mecha done, so he has progress towards Yoshi. Oh, he has he can do 8 NPCs. Oh no. I think he just doesn't know where to go right now. Oh, he's going to Serena. That's what I glean. It's 9-3. Not in Jeff's favor, of course. Indeed, going to Serena. See if he gets the NPCs and leaves. I don't know how many Fruit Ladies he ended up finishing. I know he got banana. I think he got pineapple. Yeah, he's just going for the NPCs. No, he's doing Manta. Working his way maybe to 5 secrets. Maybe could steal bosses. Paper going to trade. Probably wants Noki. Maybe work on that 2 from 7. I don't think any of them have any hidden. Well, no, Jeff has the shine in. Let's see, 1 NPC. He let the other 2. Okay. So Jeff is in Serena, and Pape is in Gelato. Maybe he realized he forgot to get 2 from 7 there. Maybe also going for a secret. If I had to guess, why not both? Let's see. I gotta give Paper credit. He definitely played. Like, if he's never done even though he's never done Invasion, he played quite well. Like, in terms of routing. like everyone expected him to play well, you know, just gameplay wise, but I think he routed quite well as well. Pape about to get. Oh, is he? Oh my goodness. Maybe that's what Jeff was going for and why he's in Serena. I didn't realize that. That'll make it 10-3. And 1 from each is a good pairing with 2 from 7. Jeff just spraying some Piantas for no reason. I'm not sure about that movement from Pape, but oh, he's just... Is he trying to do like an infinite wall kick? Okay, no, he's doing it. He's doing it proper. Jeff going into Bianco. Paper with no real reason to delay this. Does not. I believe we will see 2 from 7 into 4 bosses from Paper. And then maybe 9 Delfinos to end it. Or 1 hidden in Bianca would also... Well, no, he'd have to get something else. He could also go into Pianta pretty quickly, grab some NPC blues. Jeff back in his homeland. He just told me last night how he doesn't get the Y turn strat, and he just proceeds to do it. I understand it's frustrating though. I'm not gonna get on his case. I'd be frustrated. I mean, I've questioned some of Jeff's decisions, but you know, I don't blame him for, you know, not making the best decisions. It's a lot of pressure. It's not the best. Undiscovered NPC blues. Yeah, I don't like that Paper. The backflip or the back jump. I guess I've never seen that. So there's always a conundrum. It's like, do you play to your strengths, or do you have to realize that your opponent, like, or do you have to play against your opponent's strength? And, you know, if you're... But, you know, I think he was playing for his strengths, and, like, he was trying to do his best as if he had the speed advantage, because I think, like, maybe my only... Like, what I'm guessing is that he realizes that even if he outroutes Paper, he's probably still going to lose, so he's just has to assume that he gets the best route, or that Paper isn't going to see the best route, but he did. Alright. Paper... Oh, Goldberg. I was thinking, like, you going to Lily Pad? Yeah, that's true. Paper almost did take damage. Again, I would have liked to see just, you know, a 4 from Pianta rush instead from Jeff, or perhaps a Fruit Lady. Fruit Lady would have been better, I think, because it's faster than... It's definitely the fastest base goal that you could get. Column 1 isn't ideal, but it's better than row 1, in my opinion. And I don't think column 5 is that good.
If he took damage, yeah.
Maybe that's what he hoped for. It's like, I'm gonna hope that Paper screws this up. Which is I understand. Jeff stopping for the 1-up for, I assume, water. Oop, we're gonna see some Shine Gate. Yep. All right, 12-3. Jeff is going for 100 from Bianco. Finally. Now Pape can do, I don't know, a lot of things. Oh, he's going for Rico 8, I guess. Rico 8's a fun shine. But that would be such a bad goal if it weren't for the Yoshi-less strat.
He has visited. I mean, he has done. Let's see. He did more. He did 2 in Bianco. He didn't get more than 1 in Serena. As far as I'm aware, he got Manta and left.
So yeah, I suppose he could wrap this up faster if he got. Well, he has more than 1 in Rico. I don't know if he has more than 1 in Gelato. Oh, and he only has Mecha. So no, this would be. I think this is the fastest way.
And Serena 2, you have to incorporate in that, Mason.
So yeah, this is the fastest way. I was thinking he would do something like just go to King Boo, because that's a very safe play. Just doing some 120 practice right there. Very fast, very nice. Jeff getting some of these late coins, which I don't think you ever have to do, and just leaving one there. You don't have to get this into secret, bud. You don't have to get this in a secret. It's one thing to, like, maybe he only knows the route to get it in a secret, but the other coin was right there.
He wouldn't need
yeah, that's a good point. Did Paper get the rocket already? I don't think he did. Yeah, he didn't. I made literally the same mistake in a bingo the other day. All right, Jeff did not die in the secret, so... Maybe he could use turbo storage to do it. Oh, never mind. That would have been kind of hype. Alright, Jeff, now... going to Pianta, probably to steal 8 NPCs. Will not be enough, though. So what did we learn from this match? That Paper, despite having no invasion experience, routed very well. Oh, actually, Ramada, before you update this on the bracket, I need to change my prediction. Not this one, but... All right, and that's GG. But yeah, I wanted to change it. 79 once, yeah. You could. Oh, I forgot to change it. I'm not cheating. GG. Look, well, no one's gonna. All right, fine. GG's. See if they want an interview.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Gravity Beetle and
How-
everyone watching the stream.
Hello, Paper. Congrats on your win.
GG's
Thank you.
Paper.
Yeah, GG's, Jeff.
So, what do you guys think about the match? Like, do you have anything you want to say?
I knew I was gonna lose, so I had fun with it. I mean, like, did anyone expect me to win this? I don't think so.
I
just have
expected
confidence.
you to win.
You expected me to win. I appreciate your confidence in me,
Well,
Paper.
I more so expected myself to lose, but you know, those kind of go hand in hand.
I
Nah,
gotta say,
You're
or-
too fast for me. I can't. Like, anything I started with, I knew Paper could have, like, caught up to the other side just because of speed difference. I'm a scrub. So I was just like, I'll try to get as many points as I can.
I gotta say, Paper, I want to applaud you for, even though you didn't have any invasion experience, I thought you routed very, very well.
Thanks. Yeah,
Um,
I sort of just saw Pianta was strong, and like it forced Jeff into any of the goals on the other side, which were all very questionable.
yes.
I was going for Pianta too, but I tunnel visioned too badly on columns and didn't really think of them as rows. So I was like, I'll just do Pianta 3 damage list, and if I lose to that, then I could. But then I was like, oh wait, they're corners, and I kind of tunnel visioned them on being columns instead of rows. Then I was like, oh wait, shit, he can get both 4 and 3 damage lists. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
all right. Well. Then I was like, okay, well, that's bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a lot to say about this match. I just kind of joined for the memes for the interview.
Well, we appreciate you joining.
Yeah. Fun.
Let's see. I guess a brief question. Why did you get the 100 in Bianco in a secret?
Because it was over and I was just going to have fun and do troll shit.
All right.
That's fair. I respect that.
Just like, you know what? I saw Pappuccino. I don't know if Pappuccino's in chat, but I saw you mess that up last qualifier tournament. I got to flex on you, so.
Did you wait that long to do Bianco 100?
Yeah. I was just doing a bunch of, I don't even know. Because I didn't even have any Bianco progress. I had to go do PD, and it's obviously takes a while.
I'm surprised you strayed so far from your homeland, Jeff.
Dude, I don't know what I was doing. I was like a chicken with my head cut. I was just like, you know what? I'm just going to try to get some goals. All fun.
Dude, it was hard. Especially because I took so many of the early quick stuff.
Yeah, I saw Pianta was strong too. I just tunnel visioned too much, like I said, on columns. Like, I was thinking them as columns, and I was like, oh wait, yeah, you could probably get those. You know what? 20 from 2 is a good 10 shines, no shines practice for me. So, but yeah, GG's.
All right.
Of course.
Well, yeah. Thank you to our competitors. Thank you to who's the restreamer? Ramato, I think. Yeah, Ramato's the restreamer. Usually it's Ramato. Of course, always shout-outs. It's probably very late in Finland. Always appreciate it.
Even later because his match is like at 7 p.m. EST.
Oh, you have a match today?
Ramato versus
midnight?
Ando later, I think.
Match at 2 a.m.
Or is it Sunday? I don't even know.
Yeah, versus Embouchure. And is that today?
That is. Is it today or Sunday? I don't even... Oh wait, today is Sunday. Nice.
You die later. There's Embouchure. Today is Sunday. In fact, that is true. So
Good
tune in 2 hours to see the 2 seed take on the 15th seed. And until then, well, I don't know if I'm calling that match either, but until
guys.
then, we'll see you later, Sunshine community. Thank you for watching.
Thanks for the restream. Thanks for the commentary. GG Paper.